One day, Elisha went to the town of Shunem. A wealthy woman lived there, and she urged him to come to her home for a meal.
Was she serving with love? Yes, she knew he would be hungry after his long journey and so offered him something to eat.
After that, whenever he passed that way, he would stop there for something to eat.
Was she serving with love? Yes, it says that whenever he passed that way, she would give him something to eat. Not when it suited her or when she had leftovers. The lady kept on serving him with love.
She said to her husband, "I am sure this man who stops in from time to time is a holy man of God. Let's build a small room for him on the roof and furnish it with a bed, a table, a chair, and a lamp. Then he'll have a place to stay whenever he comes by."
Was she serving with love? Yes, look how generous she was. She didn't only make sure he had somewhere to rest, but filled the room with everything he would need.
One day, Elisha returned to Shunem, and he went up to this upper room to rest. He said to his servant Gehazi, "Tell the woman from Shunem, I want to speak to her." When she appeared, Elisha said to Gehazi, "Tell her, we appreciate the kind concern you have shown us. What can we do for you? Can we put in a good word for you to the king or to the commander of the army?" "No," she replied. "My family takes good care of me."
Was she serving with love? Yes, she wasn't trying to get something in return. She was just being kind and generous. She could have asked him for anything, but she didn't.
Later, Elisha asked Gehazi, "What can we do for her?" Gehazi replied, "She doesn't have a son, and her husband is an old man."
Was she serving with love? Yes, there was something that she wanted. She wanted a baby, but she didn't even ask for that. She was really just being kind and generous to serve with love. The servant knew what she would really want, and he showed kindness too by asking Elisha for it on her behalf.
"Call her back again," Elisha told him. When the woman returned, Elisha said to her as she stood in the doorway, "Next year, at this time, you'll be holding a son in your arms." "No, my lord," she cried. "O man of God, don't deceive me and get my hopes up like that." But sure enough, the woman soon became pregnant, and at that time, the following year, she had a son, just as Elisha had said.
How wonderful is it that even though the woman didn't ask for something, God blessed her with it anyway. We don't do things so that God will bless us, but it is wonderful to know that God is always kind and generous too.